In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, we begin this discourse. With the utmost gratitude, we acknowledge the Almighty, the Lord of all the worlds, who has graced us with the wisdom to pen a will before our demise. With the utmost gratitude, we acknowledge the Almighty, the Lord of all the worlds, who has graced us with the wisdom to pen a will before our demise. This wisdom, as prescribed by the Holy Quran, is a profound directive of Allah. Allah says, "When death approaches any of you and you leave wealth behind, make bequests in favor of your parents and relatives in accordance with what is right. This is a duty incumbent upon the God-fearing." Firstly, any outstanding debts must be settled from the deceased's estate. This emphasizes the importance of fulfilling one's financial obligations even after death. Secondly, if there is any cash remaining after the settlement of debts, 1/3 of it should be given away in charity. This gesture of benevolence could extend to various institutions such as community centres, retreats, mosques, schools or orphanages. Thirdly, if the deceased owned any motor vehicles or bicycles, these should be donated to the cause of Islamic movement. However, if the deceased's son-in-law is actively involved in the Islamic movement, he may inherit the vehicle. This is to ensure that he can continue serving the cause. Fourthly, if the deceased leaves behind any income-generating assets, the income should be used for ongoing charity on behalf of the deceased. This may be directed towards the Islamic movement, student camps, and mosques. If there are no such assets, it is requested that others donate on behalf of the deceased, particularly to the funds of the Islamic movement and student camps. Fifthly, upon the death of the individual, no rituals such as the 3-day mourning period or the 40th day commemoration should be observed. Instead, it is requested that individuals pray and donate personally for the deceased. Sixthly, the grave of the deceased should be leveled and no signboard should be placed, reflecting the humility and simplicity of Islamic culture. Seventhly, the deceased's wife and daughters are encouraged to remain God-fearing and continue serving the cause of Islamic religion even after the demise of the deceased. This highlights the importance of steadfastness in faith and service to the religion. Eighthly, the funeral prayer should be led by any responsible person from the Bangladesh Islamic movement. If the deceased's son-in-law is an active member of the Islamic movement, he may also lead the prayer. Ninthly, the deceased's used and unused clothing should be donated, demonstrating the practice of charity even after death. Tenthly, the clothing used for ihram during Hajj should be used for the shroud, emphasizing the continuity of spiritual journey even after death. 11thly, the deceased's body should be washed by those who are regular in prayer and abstain from smoking. This emphasizes the importance of purity and religious observance in all aspects of life and death. Lastly, the will should be read to the family and all descendants before the burial, emphasizing the importance of transparency and adherence to the deceased's wishes. These 12 points in the will not only dictate how the worldly possessions are to be handled, but also serve as a guide for the living, emphasizing the values of financial responsibility, charity, service to the Islamic movement, humility, steadfastness in faith, purity, and transparency. It is a testament to the importance of living a life in accordance with the teachings of Islam and leaving a legacy that continues to serve the religion even after death.